1287. Okay, so that's clickable, right? I thought it was clickable. So um I'm just going to post this here. I'm also probably going to say it a bunch throughout stream, but if I post it here, people can see it even if they're on for just a second. Okay, so I have done some things. I decided I may as well go for the best type of multi-tool, and I made a Carbondo multi-tool, just because I was running out of things that I wanted to do today, because I didn't want to do too much without you. Is my music on? Okay. None of this was here before. I had made the coal generators. I'd made the electric dust washer, the electric gold pan, and that was about it. So this is fairly straightforward. This guy mines, puts cobblestone in this chest. I don't really know how this chest keeps filling up because this is on round robin extraction mode. Oh, maybe it's on round robin input mode, but I should probably put a second or third miner up here pumping into this chest. I need this to fill up with cobblestone. The cobblestone goes into the ore crusher, the ore grinder, and turns into gravel. The gravel comes over here and is turned into flint, clay, iron nuggets, or sifted ore. The sifted ore, all of that goes in here, and the sifted ore goes over here. Gets turned into all the good stuff: lead, gold, silver, all the dusts. That gets put in here. The items I don't want: flint, clay, iron nuggets. Those all get put into the trash can. And this is not working how I want it to, or at least not as well as I want it to. I decided I'd throw up a lumberjack, and he is making wood. The logs go in here, which get pumped into these coal generators. And actually, it doesn't go negative all too often. Negative right here, but I'd like it to be a bit more consistent. So I thought that I'd make some I might end up making some tree growth accelerators. My stream might get cut super short tonight, so I don't know how far I'll get. That's definitely on the bottom of the list of things to do. Some of the other things I want to do today are just make some of the higher tier items. At first, I thought that I would do away with the entire idea of making solar generators, and just skip straight to the nuclear factory and the nether star factory. But right here it says must be supplied with reactor coolant cells and ice coolant cells. I don't know how to get those, and that sounds like a pain to automate. Whereas, if I get 10 energized solar generators, which, not that that's easy to do, if I can get 10 energized solar generators, I can equal the output of my Nether Star generator, which is the highest performing one in the game. I can equal that output at nighttime and double that output during the day. So I think I might go the route of solar generators instead of Nether Star generators and all that stuff. Requires blistering ingots, and as we've seen so far, not that hard. I should probably mention I made the electric ore grinder. I made the tier 2, and that required another blistering ingot, which I made off stream. 6 gilded iron, super easy, gold and iron dust, heating coils, and that's everything. And heating made from electric motors, that's all. At the very least, you'll see me make electric motors today on stream. But it was not anywhere near difficult. I'm thinking I'll make an energized GPS transmitter tonight, because I believe that actually I haven't learned or looked up anything at all having to do with my GEO miner, which is something I'm definitely trying to get up, because this gives me, so some of these look pretty good. Chunks of uranium looks great. I'd love to have that coming in. Nether ice, don't quite know what to do with that yet. If I get salt, that will save me having to do whatever this method is. Milky quartz, I guess this is the only way to get milky quartz. What I really like is, gosh, I might have to start playing like this. No, I refuse to play like this, but I'll do it for a second. Cobalt. I love the idea of cobalt. Cobalt is a pain to make. Nickel's more difficult to make. Nickel is it's an alloy. So any alloys I have coming in, which would be just those two, cobalt and nickel, I would really appreciate those. And I already have it. I just have to figure out how to use it. So let's get started on making an energized GPS transmitter, which, if I remember right, takes a stack of these. Let's see, we need 2 stacks of electromagnets. So we need 2 stacks of 2 stacks of 2 stacks of magnets, 4 stacks of copper, 4 stacks of sulfate, 2 stacks of redstone, and 4 stacks of zinc. And zinc I have coming in electric dust thing. Once I make the this guy, the guy that I'm working towards right now, the energized GPS transmitter, I will work on getting the top tier furnace I was talking about. There are electric furnaces and things, but I think that I want to go the route of the normal furnace, even though it requires fuel. I might change that later on, but I really like the, what did it say? The times 20 processing speed and the luck modifier, and the fuel efficiency should make it pretty good. Let's see how many zinc we have. Not enough yet, but we're getting there. Okay. Bunch of crafting. Slime fun definitely requires a lot of on-stream crafting. Come on. Are you almost done yet? I would have gone completely mental by now if I didn't have the electric ore igniter, or the automatic igniter. Because I've gone through almost 2 flint and steels since I've started stream, and if I had to relight that every time, I would go completely nuts. That's horrible. Just gotta click this 64 times. Automatic crafting might be a good idea at some point. Don't know anything about that. I really don't know anything about power. The whole setup that I just showed you about, the dust factory. First of all, I'm hoping to make it obsolete in a minute here with the geo miner, but it's, the whole process should be, no. What I was saying is I looked up that whole thing. Lacey in-game sent me a link to it the other day. Also, I got slime fun up to 99%, highest it'll go. Lacey sent me a link to it the other day, and I set that up this morning, and so that's been running, getting me some resources and materials. And to make this multi-tool, it required, I'll just look it up. It required a large energy capacitor and some more carbondo. Carbondo, not hard to get, it just takes a ton of coal, and actually, like I said, stream might get cut short tonight, but soon I might make carbon press number 3 and see if I can even automate it. Which, one of the things about this carbon press, it goes all the way up to carbondo, so if I ever need synthetic diamonds or any of these other stuff, I'll probably have to make them on my own. But still, collecting carbondo automatically sounds like a great deal. Anyways, back to this guy. Electric motors. Need more copper. That's not enough copper. Wow. Copper would be one of the things that I use the most. And I am so glad that I have it coming in faster now. So we need about 50 more. Shoot, I don't remember. This should give me 80 more. So there we go. We can stick these in here. Copper wire. We'll have a stack of electric motors, because I guess that's just a thing that we have now. Do you remember how painful this was to make 2 days ago? And now I just have it. Electric motor. Okay. Take a stack of basic circuit boards. 2 stacks of redstone blocks. Not diamonds. Redstone blocks. And a lot more lapis. Actually, I don't know if I have enough lapis. I need 6 stacks. I have 4 stacks. Did I keep any other stacks down here? Oh boy, no I didn't. So let's get all of that out of there. because we need another 2 stacks of this stuff. I just threw away diamonds. Don't know how I feel about that. So, nope. Need it here and here. And then we need 4 stacks of steel. I'll work on that quick while we're waiting for the other stuff, which means we need 8 stacks of iron, 8 stacks of iron dust. I believe my iron dust is up here. Don't have enough of that. And then, 8 stacks of carbon. We're probably gonna have to end up buying carbon or coal from the shop to supply all that carbon. I guess that's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna need this and this in there. We're gonna need all those in there. Now let's get 8 stacks of iron dust. Yeah, I really don't think that I'm gonna make another start reactor. I will probably end up making the nuclear reactor so I can get boosted uranium, although I don't quite know what I'll do with that other than the nether star reactor, which I'm not using. But it's got plutonium and neptunium, and I don't know how to get either of those without the nuclear reactor. Why does my island level go? Oh, my island level is going up and down that much due to trees growing? That seems like a lot. Okay. 8 stacks of iron dust. We can put all this in here. Now we need an insane amount of coal. How come I never have enough coal? I did not end up switching these around and changing them so that I can get more coal. I need to do that. I'll try and do that tonight so that I can AFK tonight and get enough coal to do everything I want to. I think that the problem, actually, first of all, the reason I'm doing it this way is if I put the output stuff next to my compactor, I believe is I'll only get carbon instead of getting compressed carbon, which was the problem I was having before, which is also why I had my output chest over there, because if I use my carbon and my compressed carbon in the machine, it will turn into Damascus steel. In fact, I'm so used to making Damascus steel that right now I'm getting enough resources to make 4 stacks of Damascus steel instead of normal steel, so I can put most of the stuff back, actually. Half this stuff, exactly. Not most of it. Sapling stick. Gotta make sure that... Oh, charging bench. Super simple to make. I used that to power up my multi-tool. I got the stuff for the... Nope, charging bench. Battery. You saw me make batteries and electromagnets on stream already. Small energy capacitor, sulfate, beryllium, redstone. Beryllium is aluminum and copper. Super simple. This is a bit more of a pain. Ferrosilicon is pretty easy. It's iron, and then silicon. This part is a pain. I have to use my quartz plants to get quartz. That's something I would like to automate sooner than later. So I get silicon, and then I smelt the silicon in the smelter, then I smelt the quartz in the smelter, and then I get it in here to get the ferrosilicon, and then the hardened metal you get from compressed carbon. We're already having a coal shortage. More beryllium, aluminum, copper, Damascus steel, which again, Damascus steel is fairly convenient to make. I just double my resources of iron, iron dust, and carbon because steel takes the same thing. So if I want to make one Damascus steel, it takes 2 iron, 2 carbon, and 2 iron ingots. And then aluminum bronze, which is bronze and aluminum, and bronze is copper and tin. So all that was, redstone alloy is a pain. I made some last night, not hard to make. Now that I look at this, I should nickel, I can get off the bat. Corinthian blaze, that shouldn't be too bad. Bronze shouldn't be too bad. That carbon's gonna be a pain. That carbondo is gonna be a pain. You know what? I think I'll make a stack of these guys first, and then we will go into making that carbon machine that I was talking about. So let's see how much more coal do we? Nope. Yep. So gonna need a lot more carbon. And I talked to, so when I was getting the link for, I got the link for the dust package that I'm using from Lacey, like I said earlier. Shrewd, what do you mean part of a nation? Right now I'm playing Skyblock. If you're asking about my Discord, I don't think I understand the question. So when I was asking Lacey about when I was getting the Dust Farm video from Lacey was also telling me about what was it called? Oh, they were saying they got just happened. I always lose my output chests. I don't even know how that happens. We're making another output chest. I'm not doing this without an output chest. Lacey said they got all of their coal for carbon and stuff from shop, which sounds like a massive pain, and I'm kind of refusing to do that. Let's not iron lead. I'm just gonna make a bunch of these. Chests. I'm out of hoppers, aren't I? Now, hoppers, they aren't used in every single crafting recipe. I don't mind buying a couple hoppers from spawn, but buying all of my coal just does not sound realistic. No, 6:30. I would much rather just not do that. My plan, if I look at, where is it? The carbon press. I can turn 4 charcoal into a coal, 8 coal into a carbon, and then so on and so on. I'm thinking that I will make a charcoal factory using... Here's where I'll start using a electric furnace. And I'll be using another lumberjack, probably. And that's when I would like to have solar panels, because I don't quite know how I'm going to supply that with power. Don't understand power for Slime Fun yet. I'm getting there, definitely getting there, definitely not there yet. Okay. No. I'll make 6 of these. Okay. Stick one here permanently. Stick one here permanently. Not there. Yes, here. The other 2 I will hold on to. I was thinking about another thing we could do on stream if I run out of things, would be to make an upgrade for my backpack. No, not make an upgrade for my backpack. Possibly make some new backpacks entirely. Make some new backpacks, make some new backpacks, make one for Slime Fun. Right now I've got one for food. There are some Slime Fun alternatives to food, especially some that will automatically feed me, which I like. I don't know when I'll get into that. A lot of these sound like really good ideas for, like, towards the end of the stream. I'm usually just wondering what I should do, running out of ideas. These sound like great ideas for that time of day, because they're still important things, and I don't want to do all of them without you, but yeah. But I also don't have the energy every night to go and make all of the... I don't have energy every night to do everything. Otherwise, the first day I would have just had another star reactor. And I still can't make another star reactor yet. I'm just not there yet. Okay, 4 stacks of steel. The next thing I need would be the lapis. 1, 2, 3 redstone. This guy. Wow, lapis is not getting there. Let's see if we can complete the stack. Need 8 stacks to get that up to 64. Get some beef. Let's go buy some lapis. Buying lapis I'm not opposed to. Another thing that we're not going to usually need a ton of, or I just can't buy lapis. Yeah, coal is a 1-to-1. That's terrifying. I don't want to buy coal at a 1-to-1. Also, I am too lazy to try and sell all of that for nothing right now. It's probably already back in my chest on my island. Yeah, Shrewd, I hope I answered your question, unless you're the viewer who left already. Wow, I need a lot of lapis. I knew I needed a lot of lapis, but I kind of just thought that I had enough sitting there, or at least I hoped that I did. I knew that I threw away a few stacks of lapis, but I thought that I accidentally kept them, and I didn't. Okay, looking into carbon press. Actually, That's gonna take a bunch of carbon, and since I'm going to have to AFK for lapis anyways, Thunder, can you give me 2 stacks of blocks? H-U-N-D or I-O-D. Oh yeah, I can't pick things up on your island, Thunder. I've gotta do /trade. Well, that's my bad. Thanks to Thunder, now let's make a stack of these guys. Tonight I'll get the coal for the carbon press. So let's look into powering the carbon press. Carbon press takes 180 joule per second. That would be 2 energized solar generators. If we're going to be doing it at all during the... I can throw away this gold pan. Burn. I need 2 energized solar generators. The problem is that's a lot of quartz. I mean, blistering ingots, I can probably get those off the bat. Aluminum, super easy. Aluminum, super easy. Oh, yay. A whole bunch of carbondo. Actually, only stuff like 16 carbondo. Redstone, more aluminum. Electric motor, we've already proven is easy. We need 3 stacks of solar panels per energized solar panel. That requires silicon and silicon. So it requires... So we need 3 stacks. So that's 18 stacks of silicon per solar panel. And then 9 stacks of glass. That we have to get from spawn. But that's not too bad. You saw how much beef I have. Let's keep clicking this button. I believe the next tier costs carbon, and then the tier after that, and the tier after that, and that's why we're looking into the carbon generator. We'll stick these in here for now. So, well, just double check. Definitely takes carbon. Does that take the same type of carbon? Carbondo, carbondo, carbon. Bronze, I can make bronze. Carbondo, though. We need carbondo. So, what do androids take? So, programmable android, advanced programmable android, fisherman, farmer. Fuel efficiency. So, bucket of fuel, bucket of oil. That means we can't do these guys yet. Oh, nope, lava. We can feed it lava. Lava's not the... Lava, like, we can't get the oil pump until we make the other stuff, which gives us a paradox. We can't do the oil until we get the geo stuff. Can also harvest plants from exotic garden. That's what we're looking for. This requires... Ooh, hey look, we just made some of those. I will totally donate one of those to this cause. Combustion reactor. Chest. Wait. This lasts a minute. Okay, they will both last a minute 40. Because if we can get one of these guys making plastic, that's a bucket of oil right there. Power cells, we've made power cells. Combustion reactors can't be all that hard. Well, carbon press tier 3 takes 180 joule per second. We can do that during the day, and most of that during the night. So, one energized solar generator. Now, let's just count and see. Glowstone, emerald, diamond, quartz. So it's a 1-to-1. No. It's an 8-to-2. So for every 8, so we need 9. We need 18 stacks of nether quartz. We need 18 stacks of silicon. We may as well multiply that by 2. We need 36 stacks of silicon. Gonna quick track all this. We need 18 stacks of silicon. No, we need 36 stacks of... Don't trash my trash can. Eight to 2, which would be a 1-to-4 times 4. So we would need 144 stacks, which is almost 2 stacks of items. So we'll get 2 stacks of this. 128. Nope. That's 128. 28, 2, 3, 48. This should be 144. So we need would need so I believe one chest is 54 plus 5 for the hopper. We need to fill up both of these chests. We need to fill up both of these chests plus 31 stacks. So I guess that if I just stick a single chest with a hopper, we're out of chests and we're out of wood. That's great. So I need to buy a hopper anyways. Another single chest with a hopper. Chest, hopper. Oh. And my collector. Can I even place my collector? Because I'm hitting the minion limit. By the way, I'm thinking about if I can actually have a good way for coal. I don't need the experience or the money anymore, so I might get rid of my slayers as it is. I might get rid of my miners soon. Yeah, I don't know how long any of this is gonna last. Yeah, I'm at the minion max already. So how much does the... Oh boy. Huh. Didn't see that before. I want the generators to make that. Okay, so... I can do away with these 2 minions. 4 of these minions can already go because they're producing gold and iron, which I only needed for the dust, which I have dust now. So I can, for the meantime, turn these into coal. I can get rid of 8 of these. No, I can get rid of all of these. I just need to get androids in here. I can get rid of all of my miners, for sure. I just need to get farmer androids and automatic crafters. Okay, it's 9:30. I've done almost nothing. I am going to take a break. I'm not sure if it'll be for the night or not, but I need to stop. I need to collect more of an idea of what I'm going to do. And depending on what my family ends up saying, I may or may not come back to stream tonight. I'll post something on Discord if I end up making it back.